2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, they've been on a tremendous run, and we're deep enough into the season now to know that it's no mirage. These guys definitely for real. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not
okay,
Monday.
Yeah.
Like mundane Tuesday, Wednesday,
okay.
Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
I'm feeling it tonight.
Man, you always say that.
Okay, then. We're going to see what you got since the last time we met up.
Oh, I got a lot. I'm ready to show the world.
Can't wait. See you out there.
On the road looking for a win against a Western Conference rival. The San Antonio Spurs are ready for this thing to get started. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. And David West out with an injury. Clark, he's going to be missed.
And you're right, Kevin. As bad as it's turned out to be, it tells you a little bit about his toughness that when they took him to the locker room.
The team for putting his long-term health first, because this guy clearly is a gamer, and I'm sure he's looking to get back out there as soon as possible.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Spurs. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's the captain in at the point. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Alvin Gentry. He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, we'll see how successful they are.
Thanks again, Doris. New Orleans on D. 4-point game. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. And Evans the basket on the assist by Holiday. Evans has got his first 3 points of the game. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. No good from the captain. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against Indiana.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Holiday against Leonard. It's Evans on the wing. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Here's the captain. Evans kicks to Holiday. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Lets it go from deep, and that will fall. The three-pointer on the line from the captain. The captain's got his second bucket of the night. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Evans goes in. That's good.
Yes, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Here's the captain. From outside, off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. The feed to Pondexter. And it's Evans in the corner. There's the pick. Pass to Ajinça. And he uses the glass on the layup. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The captain passes to Green. Duncan with the screen for Leonard. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Leonard's got his third bucket of the night. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Holiday dishes to Davis. Back to Holiday. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Pondexter. Plenty of space. Rebound San Antonio. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
Yeah, they were overpowering it inside, and you've really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
The Pelicans call timeout. New Orleans making some changes here. Omer Asher checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Davis. And it's Luke Babbitt in for Tyreek Evans. San Antonio also making some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Duncan. Ginobili comes in for Leonard. And Parker's subbed in for Daniel Green. Now here's Anderson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. To the left side wing. Here's the captain. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And it's 7 points for Freak.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And Holiday kicks to Anderson. There's a screen. Holiday, the pass to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks to Usher. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Cole Aldrich. New Orleans shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. No good on the free throw. Taking 2 shots. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Spurs leading by 4. And that one's good. Parker.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And Holiday kicks to Anderson. Passes it to Holiday. Anderson outside. Now the pass to Pondexter. Holiday with the 3. Kept alive. A Sheik. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Here's Holiday after the basket by San Antonio. Now here's Ashet. He averages about 5 points a game. Holiday gets the bucket.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Here's the captain. And the wing jumper offline. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Spurs. They're up by 3. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs? Omer Asher. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Luke Babbitt comes in for Anderson. And it's Drew Holiday in for Quincy Pondexter. A shot-blocking pair of Davis and Asher inside. Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. And it's Babbitt in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers, boy, was he tremendous. He ended with 26 points, and he played the usual role of running the team's offense and came away with a bunch of assists. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you. Well, a good game tonight for the captain. 13 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's got today have been just electric.
Evans kicks to Asik. Outside Holiday. Ripped away. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Anderson passes to the captain. Plays it up and banks it in. The captain's got 16.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Holiday, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
The captain passes to Anderson, and he gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 15.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
They set the pick. Off the pick. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
New Orleans gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. 44 seconds left now here in the second. Screen by Asik. Davis with a screen on Ginobili. Clock at 6. The steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Ginobili's got his first basket of the night.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's the captain. He's got 18. Just 4 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And that concludes the first half.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far,
welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
On the court for San Antonio. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Duncan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's the captain in at the 1 spot. And Leonard gets it to go.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Davis with a screen on Leonard. And Holiday, here we go. Offensive rebound. And, here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And Ajinça drops them both. Spurs leading by 15. The captain passes to Leonard.
Tyreek Evans. That's his 3rd personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Davis sets a screen. Feeds to Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Ryan Anderson. He's checked in for Tyreek Evans. Here's the captain, guarded by Holiday. The captain, there's the killer two-handed slam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, spacing.
Drifting out and letting it fly from deep. Here are the and power forwards. And you look at Anderson, a dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
And, you know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
And these guys are really incredible. I mean, on one trip, they give you points in the paint. On the next trip, they give you points behind the arc. Boy, talk about range and versatility in spades. You got it.
Pelicans trail by 19. The dish to Pondexter. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Davis sets a screen. Double team on Holiday. Ajinça dishes to Davis. 5 on the clock. The tray. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's the captain, guarded by Holiday. They kick it out to Green. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Dishes it to Pondexter. There's the feed to Anderson. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Pondexter for the 3. Here's Ajinça, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Ajinça's got 4 this quarter.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
JaVale McGee's checked in. Spurs leading by 20. And Tyreek Evans is going to pick up a foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Pondexter's checked in. Tyreek Evans out there with Quincy Pondexter. Then it's Alexis Ajinça. Then there's Davis. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's the captain. Beyond the arc. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Davis sets a screen. Evans passes to Davis. Back to Evans. It's stolen by Green. Inside, here's Leonard. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Davis setting the pick for Evans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Nice open look, but it's no good. Leonard the pass to the captain. Kicks it out to Leonard. Aldridge, no one around him. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Evans kicks to Davis. Here's Pondexter, guarded by Green. Pass to Evans. And Anderson has it in the corner. Looking to end the run, and it's sent back by Aldridge. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Green leading the charge. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Pondexter dishes to Davis. Here's Anderson. Gets to the corner and buries it. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. The captain passes to Duncan. Here's the captain. Kicks it out to Leonard. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
Evans kicks to Davis. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on Tim Duncan, even in his advanced years, showing you that great vision and still getting it done. Nice pass.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Evans. Off target from three-point range.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Leonard the pass to the captain. Duncan right side. From 11 feet away. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Another miss by Holiday.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. Tough day so far.
Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on mute. They've not had anything to cheer about, and they've been silent.
McGee a screen. There's a screen. Here's Babbitt with the 3. And the Pelicans get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
It's tipped. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Hukic. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
And the second free throw, good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on. And clearly, we're dominant in every area.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for the captain. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And McGee kicks to Holiday. McGee sets the pick for Holiday. He feeds it to Powell. He dishes it to McGee. 5 on the clock. Holiday inside the line. Misses off the right iron.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's the captain. Fires from the wing. Can't get it to fall. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Tony Parker, and congratulations on this win. What was working in terms of the team's offense?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, okay, enough fooling around, I'm taking over now.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny...